Good evening. We begin with a drowning in Elora that is bringing water safety into focus once again this evening. First responders were called to the Grand River to search for a missing man who had jumped off a bridge. They found his body about an hour later. CTV's Hannah Schmidt is just back from Elora with more on this story for us. Hannah, we should note this is the second drowning in that area this summer.
That's right, Tony. Back in June, a 24-year-old man died after he was pulled from the Elora quarry. Both incidents are prompting warnings from local emergency services and water safety experts about the hidden dangers of swimming in natural bodies of water. What started as a jump off this bridge at an Elora park ended in tragedy Sunday night.
This is not a man-made lazy river, if you will. There are real hazards.
Ontario Provincial Police say emergency services were called to the Bissell Park Bridge around 6:30 Sunday to search for a missing person in the Grand River.
The lone male entered onto the bridge and jumped into the water. Unknown reason why, but that's all we know at this time.
OPP, paramedics, and Centre Wellington Fire Rescue searched the water. Firefighters eventually pulled the man from the river.
He was found several meters, if not a certain distance, far away from the original location of the bridge. Despite life-saving efforts, unfortunately, a 29-year-old male from Brampton was pronounced deceased at the scene. The Office of the Chief Coroner attended the scene and later determined the death was deemed to be as non-suspicious.
This stretch of the river has a low-head dam. The Grand River Conservation Authority has buoys in place, letting the public know what danger lies ahead. Posted signs nearby also warning against swimming or jumping.
This part of the river can become unpredictable as far as flows and how quickly the water is moving.
It's the second fatal drowning in Elora this summer. Back in June, a 24-year-old man died after being pulled from the Elora quarry, a tragedy that prompted warnings about the hidden dangers of swimming in unsupervised waters.
We've seen a tremendous influx of people that are visiting our area, and when they visit the area, they start to take advantage of what we have to offer. The river is one, the quarry is another. They overestimate their confidence in the water, and they get themselves into trouble, and it only takes moments to slip under the water unnoticed.
The Life Saving Society of Ontario says drownings are on the rise this summer across the province. Most victims young adults, and most in unsupervised areas.
We're almost up into the 70s this year, and we were probably about 11 or 12 less last year.
Safety officials and first responders alike stressing the warnings are there for a reason.
We need to always be with someone else. We need to make sure we know how to swim. We need to have the right safety equipment on hand and swim in lifeguard supervised settings.
Adhere to the buoys that are in the river that's saying do not come past this point. We do have a low-head dam here that is extremely dangerous if you get close to it, and very difficult to get out of a situation if you're caught in that dam.
The Life Saving Society of Ontario says drownings can happen within just seconds, no matter the depth of the water. They're urging everyone to take extra caution when out on bodies of water as summer winds down. Tony.
CTV's Hannah Schmidt with details on that tragedy in Elora. Hannah, thank you for that.